A word of advice, if you're considering buying a Mac, don't. Trust me on this. Because yes, we have a lot of leaks of Apple's future plans for this year, and let's just say they're kinda hot. There's a possibility that we just got our first look at the OnePlus 8T, and speaking of first looks, there are some new pictures of the Moto RAZR, leaving nothing to the imagination. I'm Jaime Rivera, and is it just me, or is this new leak coverage a whole industry now? This is Pocketnow Daily, sponsored by Subcase. Stick around to learn how you can win a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra of your own. The official news today begin with deals, and notice we're actually not going to start with deals about Macs. More on that at the last segment. Right now, the 2018 12.9-inch iPad Pro is currently $350 off. That leaves the 64 gig storage variant, Wi-Fi plus LTE, at $799. If you're looking for an Android or more affordable tablet, the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite is $70 off, leaving the 64 gigabyte variant for $280 shipped. The AirPods Pro are now $30 off on Amazon, leaving them at $220 shipped. Amazon is leaving also tons of deals on their Echo devices. For example, the Echo Dot is $20 off, leaving it at $30. And that's just one of them. We've got lots more in the description. Now, let's just say that Qualcomm is making a very interesting move in pushing more their 7 series than their 8 series lately when it comes to chips. The company just announced the new Snapdragon 732G. This new SoC brings a Crypto 470 CPU and up to 2.3 GHz, along with an Adreno 618 GPU, which according to them offers 15% improved graphics over the 730G. Besides these performance improvements, it also allows for Qualcomm's Elite Gaming for ultra-realistic gameplay in over 1 billion shades of colors. It features the 4th generation Qualcomm AI engine, the Snapdragon X15 LTE modem. I mean, we have a full list of technical details and specs and everything in the links below. I'm not going to bore you. The interesting thing is that apparently it's going to power a POCO phone that we're getting soon, so stay tuned for that. Now, raise your hand if any of you are excited over that LG Wing. I am. Come on. Come on. Anybody? Regardless, it is still a concept, and so far we've gotten 2 videos of this dual-screen rotating device fully working from Android Authority, and we now get a possible price tag. According to a South Korean publication, the Wing will cost $1,600. Now you're understanding why I'm not necessarily surprised, making it the most expensive LG phone yet. However, we've got an anonymous tip over at XDA Developers claiming that the phone could cost $1,000 in the United States, which might still be the most expensive phone for LG in the United States. The source also confirmed that these videos from Android Authority are the real deal. The confusing part is that there's still no rumors of the phone entering production or even possible timelines for a launch date. I mean, listen, it's cool, and I would rather that over a slide-out keyboard or stuff like that. I think that's really awesome. I just, again, is it a concept or not? Because it would have to exit the concept phase for me to care about it. And speaking of foldables, let's talk about the Moto RAZR next generation, whatever that thing's going to be called, because, I mean, we're pretty much already in September, which means that we're getting closer to its launch. And we have some new leaks from Evan Blass from AT&T's variant. These are fully labeled pictures of the phone, and they reveal more details like the 20 megapixel selfie shooter, the 48 megapixel main camera. You also get to see the new design elements like the outer display, which is bigger now, the slimmer bezels on the front, and the fingerprint sensor is now on the Moto logo at the back. That's actually really cool. We're expecting this phone to be powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and set your calendars. It's probably going to happen on September 9th. We'll see. Now, believe it or not, even if we've already received the OnePlus 8 Pro and then we got the Nord, the company, they're not stopping. Obviously, we know that it's time for the T lineup, and well, I guess we get more details. We have a sort of a first look of this OnePlus phone from the guys over at Android Authority again. These guys have been really doing an amazing job. This image belongs to the Android 11 developer preview source code, and it allegedly belongs to the 8T. Now, we should take these with a grain of salt, as it could be a simple placeholder, but it kind of looks different enough from the 8 Pro. I say? I don't know, let us know in the comments. It shows a pretty similar design, but with a different color scheme. At least when it comes to the wallpaper shown. I mean, yeah, I know, we've kind of seen that on the 8 anyways, but it could hint to the T model. We're expecting for this device to pack a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 plus spec bumps. Now, when are we getting this phone? We don't know. We're thinking in September, early October. Trust me, it'll depend on the iPhone launch. And guys, we've partnered a lot with today's sponsor, Subcase, for 2 major reasons. The first is because they seriously offer some of the best cases in the market for an insane value. I dare you to find a better quality rugged case in the award-winning UB Pro, made of a hard polycarbonate and shock-absorbing TPU, which, by the way, includes a kickstand, a belt holster, and can you believe it's just priced for $20? Like, seriously, you won't find a better deal. Second, because they're giving away a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Follow the first link in the description, enter promo code Pocketnow100. That'll actually give you an extra 100 entries to participate. And finally, the hottest news today have to do precisely with that. My advice, grab some popcorn. It's going to be a little extensive, but let's discuss this Apple roadmap. Let's start it off with the Apple Silicon Macs, the ones I'm most excited for, as those are coming later when compared to Cupertino's fall lineup. According to a new supply chain report from China, the 12-inch MacBook is making a comeback as an ARM-powered machine. Finally, the report mentions that we should expect it by the end of this year with Apple's A14X chip built on TSMC's 5nm process. This MacBook will apparently weigh less than 1 kilogram, and it will be able to reach 15 to 20 hours of battery life. Now, moving on to next year, another report claims that we should expect an Apple Silicon iMac in the second half of 2021 with a custom GPU codename Lifuka. I don't know. Let us know what that means in the comments. This iMac will apparently offer better performance and more energy efficiency than Intel models. But now let's move on to the announcements that should happen in a couple of weeks. We have some leaked schematics of the 10.8-inch iPad from 91 Mobiles, and it looks like it will adopt the iPad Pro design. Great. They bring a square design, Face ID, USB-C port. This iPad would be the successor to the current 10.2-inch iPad that cost only $329 and could launch along with the iPhone, so don't buy that thing. It's on sale, but hold your horses. Finally, according to a new Mako Takara report, Apple will be hosting an event in the later half of October to announce the iPhone 12 and the Apple Watch Series 6 along with AirTags as well. These leaks contradict the previous information we got from John Prosser, where apparently we'd get the watch and the iPads through a silent release in September and the iPhones in October. Regardless, John has kept a good track record, so I'm going to side with him for now. It makes sense for us to get something in September. Then again in October, Apple has historically done 2 events regardless, even if September has always been for iPhones right now. They're just not ready. Let us know in the comments down below, from everything in Apple's roadmap, what are you excited for? Because for me, honestly, my God, if they could finally give me a 14-inch MacBook Pro that's as powerful as the current 15 to 16-inch models, that would be me. I can't wait for that. But that's me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also follow us on social media. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram. Follow me on my personal handles to see me wonder why leaks are so important lately. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.